Welcome back everyone, Tina here, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the merge contact action inside of workflows. The action merge contact gives you the automated way to deduplicate contacts within automations directly. It will help you to protect contact history and then keep the follow-up actions running on the correct surviving contact. And by surviving contact, I mean the newer contact is always merged into the older contact. The older record is preserved as the primary to then ensure that the historical data will not be lost. You can filter by phone number, email, or even both. Let me show you how that looks like. So let's navigate to automation on the left, workflows at the top, then click create new workflow or select the one in question. And then here we have the merge contact action. Let me delete this and re-add it for you. You just click the plus sign, you type merge into the search bar, and here you can see under contacts the merge contact option. Select it, and here you can see by what would you like to match it. Would you like to match it by email, which means it matches the contacts that share the same email address? Would you like to match it by phone number, which means it matches contacts that share the same phone number? Or would you like to match it by both email and phone number, which means it matches only if both email and phone number are identical? So let's stick to email for now. And then here we can add email as a little note and hit save action. Here you will see two branches showing up. Number one, duplicate contact found, and number two, duplicate contact not found. From here, you can then decide which kind of action to take further. If there's no duplicate contact found, for example, we can keep sending emails and add different actions here, and then keep the workflow flowing as you planned it originally. If the duplicate contact is found, for example, you could then add different actions, and once you have added those different actions, you could then also add the go-to action here and then continue with the next action. So all the contacts will be funneled into the main workflow actions again once everything has been merged and filtered. There are, however, a few limitations I would like to point out. The goals action may not be working as expected. That's so if they were tied to the old contact ID before the merge. The wait for reply step can also be affected if the email or SMS was sent before the merge. That is because the workflow may still be waiting on the original contact message context. Also, the wait for email events may not resume as expected. The awaited event may still be associated with the old contact. Also, the same goes for trigger links. They may fail as they may still be associated with the old contact ID. And of course, before the message was sent. If the surviving contact was previously in the workflow and the allow re-entry is turned off, the execution of being merged will also end. And please make sure you always test this before you set anything to live. Well, I hope you like this feature, which will help you to stay organized within your database. Make sure to check out all of our other videos we have in the playlist for you, and I will see you over there. Want to learn more about this feature and many other features HighLevel has to offer? Make sure to check out our Content Army playlist on YouTube, as well as the Help Doc library, which is linked in the show notes below, and our amazing blog.